Hey guys, GameWars06 here, back with another video. I was excited for this video, you guys can tell from yesterday's video, because this drawing I love so much. This is probably my favorite drawing of the month. Then again, August just started, so that's not saying much. Regardless, I really enjoyed it, and I'm recording this on the same day that I recorded the last video. And today is when I actually finished the drawing. It took me some time. I had to draw the pose, then figure out what character I actually wanted to draw. Once I figured that out, then I just got to work, and today I just finished the shading. That was just the last of what I needed, the shading and the lighting. And like I said, there are two variations. This is a Neliel to Odelschvank, the previous third Espada out of the 10. But don't be confused, because these spots are ranked from 0 to 9 and not from 1 to 10, as the series kind of implies in the beginning. Yami, I believe his last name is Rialgo, but I don't know for sure. He is a Espada number 0. He's originally presented as a Espada number 10, which means he is the weakest of the Espada. When he first visited the world of the living, he met Ichigo in his Bankai. However, Ichigo couldn't really do much because his hollow counterpart basically paralyzed him, so he couldn't fight. So then Yami was just beating up on him, then Kisuke and Yoruichi showed up. Then Ukiura decided to retreat, because the objective was for them to figure out Ichigo's worth and whether he was worthy to kill at the time. Ukiura concluded that he wouldn't really be a threat, which Ukiura was obviously wrong, because if he killed Ichigo then who the hell would have defeated Aizen? Just saying. I mean, Ukiura did understand that he does have potential, but he was looking at current Ichigo, which I don't know why that would be important. If he himself was self-aware or aware that he can grow to be a threat, but he's not currently one, it would make more sense to take him out before he becomes a real threat. But one thing I remember about that is Ukiura specifically mentioned that in Kisuke and Yoruichi could defeat Yami in 5 minutes, and I'm not sure if Ukiura is aware that Yami becomes the strongest Espada when he goes into a Resurrection, or if every other Espada assumes that the rankings from 1 to 10 making Coyote Stark the strongest Espada, which isn't the case. Yami's the strongest, and Coyote Stark would be the second strongest, along with the other portion of his soul, Lilynet Gingerback, who fights alongside him. She's the guns. Like, literally the guns. Yeah. Which reminds me, yesterday, relative to when I'm recording this, I saw something I recommended from Clyde. If you guys are familiar with Power Scalers, Clyde's a popular one among Stealth programmers. So he's not really a Power Scaler, he talks more about Naruto. He's talked about Hunter Hunter. That's besides the point, but anyway. He made a video called, "Is Coyote Stark really the strongest Espada?" I wasn't going to watch it because, one, the Espada are literally ranked by strength. 2, he's not, because there is an Espada that is ranked higher than him, and that would be Yami Rialgo. Again, I don't know if Rialgo is his last name. That's just what I'm thinking. But let's talk more about Neliel to Odelschvank. So yeah, as I said, she was the previous number 3 Espada. Noritor Gilga, yeah, he is the current number 5. Current in terms of the current time period of Bleach anime. Because the history that Nell had, this is before the start of the anime. Pesce, Gatishe, and dang it, I forget the other guy's name, but I might remember them. I might go back through the episodes so I can figure out what their names are again. Actually, one moment. Actually, I can just. I'm gonna pause this, and I'm gonna figure out the name of the other one. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, it's Pesce, Gatishe, and Dondo Chaka Bilstein. They were the, what's it called? I forgot what the term is, but there's a term for like the assistants of the Espada, so like the Arrancar that directly serve the Espada. I forget, there's a term for that. I just forget it, but that's what those people were to no. But let's see, what's the guy's name again? Oh, Salo Paro Grants and Noitori Gilga, they worked together to take out Nell. They gave her a massive head injury, and this head injury turned into a little kid and made her lose all her memories from when she was in Espada. And as a result, Peteshe and Dodo and Chaka decided to pretend to be Nell's older brothers, along with their pet Bawa Bawa, who can apparently shoot a big blast. I don't remember the details, but that was basically going to be the way that they were going to take out Zalo Paro. However, Zalo Paro had enough time to understand who they were and analyze their reishi, which reishi is just spiritual energy stuff. I think it's another word for spiritual energy, or it has something to do with spiritual stuff. But yeah, then she meets Ichigo. She, I guess, falls in love with Ichigo because she gets jealous when Rukia shows up, and it's very obvious. Then when she sees Ichigo getting clapped by Noitora shortly after his fight against Green Jaggerjag, who's Espada number 6, she eventually goes back into her adult form. She starts fighting. She slowly realizes that the rankings are now not as valid because all the Espada got stronger since the time she was in Espada. She goes into a resurrection form called Gamusa, and the only reason I know this is because when I rewatched Bleach, I took a bunch of notes on the characters and some of the terminology of Bleach. One example I can give is I know the names of all of Orihime's Shunshun Rika, which is her both her attack, healing, and defense. There's Baigon. Hinagiku, Baigon, Lily, Shuno, Ayame, and Tsubaki. These are 6 of them. Yeah, they're the pre-room Espada. One of them being Dordoni. That's the one Ichigo fights. He intentionally goes into his Bankai and his Holofied form because he wanted to show his opponent some respect, because his opponent wanted to fight him at his best, and even Dordoni understands that Ichigo could have defeated him without going into his holification. However, he did it out of respect, and as a result, I forget what the group is called, but the people who decided to come after Ichigo after his fight with Dordoni, he protected Ichigo against those individuals. This is the same group that ends up killing Tsuruchi Sandwich after her battle against Uryu Ishida, which also reminds me of the name of his father, Soken Ishida. I remember this very vividly because when he was first introduced, Ryu called him by that, even though that's his dad, and you usually don't refer to your dad by his full name, so that is why that stands out to me. Also, he is friends with Ishin Kurosaki, and maybe that friendship is the reason why he makes Uryu promise that he won't associate himself with Soul Reapers. However, Uryu kind of finds a quote-unquote loophole because Ichigo's a substitute Soul Reaper, and he's not aligned with this, and he's not aligned with the Soul Society when he goes to rescue Orihime because they specifically tell him not to. Therefore, he's not breaking his promise, which is complete BS, and Ichigo calls him out on this. And yeah, that's all I have for this commentary for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. I do not know when the next one will be, but hope